Good morning, students. Today, our topic is disability and disorder. Disability is an impairment that may be cognitive, that means mental, developmental, which means when a person has disability in developing, intellectual, which comes under intelligence, mental, physical, and sensory. Sensory means when a person is unable to get control of their senses or some combination of these. Anything or any disorder combining all these factors is also a disability. It substantially affects a person's life activities and may be present from birth or occur during a person's lifetime, which means that a person can get these disabilities through birth or after some exogenous factors in their lifetime. Now, disability is a functional disorder. It comes under disorder which is functional or structural, which means that if a person is physically unable to do something, that also comes under physical disability. And when a person is cognitively disabled, which means that the person is unable to grow through his mental structures. Secondly, our concept of disorder. Now, disorder is a problem or illness which affects someone's mind or body. Now, these two can occur through birth or through some exogenous factors such as some poisonous substances, some trauma. Disorders are functional and structural. Functional comes under physical disorders and structural comes under mental disorders. Types of disability. Now, first among them is mobility or physical impairment. Mobility or physical impairment, it affects a person's use of their upper or lower body. These generally relate to musculoskeletal, circulatory, respiratory, and nervous systems. Mobility and physical impairment is generally related to your nervous system or circulatory system or your musculoskeletal system, anything which comes under physical impairment. When a person is unable to use their upper limbs, which means your hands, and when a person is unable to use their lower limbs, which means their legs, means anything which can block your nerves, your circulatory system coming in your which comes under your heart. And second type of disorder is sensory or sensory impairment. Now, sensory impairment, we can suggest it from the name itself that it means about our senses. Now, our five senses are sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. Now, when a person experiences any kind of disturbance in any of these five senses, it comes under sensory impairment. So, anything or any disorder which makes us unable to see, hear, smell, taste, and touch, that comes under sensory impairment. One of the examples that we can take for sensory impairment could be hearing disability. Hearing disability means when a person is unable to hear or when a person is not able to hear properly, which means he can get some sensors which can make him hear some sounds and make him not catch some sounds, or when a person is properly deaf or cannot hear any sound, that comes under hearing disability. Second example that we can take is vision disability. When a person is not able to see completely, or when a person is able to see at some distance but that his vision is blurred somehow. And even in vision disability, we can take examples of when people can when a person is able to see at some distance and not further than that, or a person cannot see objects nearby to him, that comes under vision disability. Cognitive or learning disability is a third type of disability. A cognitive means when a person is disabled, or when a person has a disorder from their brain, or when their mental faculties are not properly developed. It affects a person's thought process, personality, and memory. So we can say that whenever a person's brain is affected by some disorder, The person has problems in memory, memory retaining, personality development, and thought processes. That their thought processes are not as developed, fast, and accurate as any other normal person could have. Cognitive disabilities are kind of impairments present in people who are suffering from dyslexia and various others learning disabilities that includes speech and disorders. Dyslexia is one of the disorders which make a person unable to read, write, learn, and retain any kind of memory that a person should have. Cognitive and learning disability include dyslexia as one of the major disorder when a child can experience in learning, writing, and retaining the memory. Cognitive or learning disability is also a disability which makes a person unable to develop their personality, which means when a person is not able to understand what the next person wants to say, and also to make them understand what they want to say. Cognitive or learning disabilities are mental health impairments. We can include diseases like schizophrenia, psychological disorders, and personality disorders, and intellectual disabilities among them. First of all, schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a multiple personality disorder or a split personality disorder. It means that when a person assumes that he is more than one person, that comes under schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a problem when a person assumes two or more than two personalities, such as one might experience that he is a teacher. In fact, he is a patient, and then on the same side, he can assume his actual personality, confusing other people into believing that there are more than one people. Secondly, psychological disorders. It affects a person's emotions, thought processes, and behavior. A learning disability could make it difficult for a person to take in information and communicate what they know. Learning difficulties can cause difficulties in reading, writing, or communicate, and in mathematics. Learning disabilities and attention deficit disorder can also affect between 3% and 10% of the population. Now, after knowing the types of disabilities and disorders, we will know what are the causes of disabilities. Now, causes of disabilities could be through birth or some exogenous factors as we learnt before. First of all, we will know about what are the causes of disabilities at birth. At birth, these generally are genetic and could be non-genetic. Now, genetic are the problems when a child gets through their mother or father when they are in the genes. We can say problems like diabetes or any psychological disorders which are through the family or hereditary in a line which comes from parent to the child and then again parent to the child, which we can also say that when a person transfers their problem to their offsprings at the time of birth, pregnancy, or conceiving of the child, these all the diseases are genetic diseases and comes under the factor at birth in the causes of disability. Non-genetic problems are the problems when a mother is pregnant and when she has to take some kind of medications and she unintentionally transfers the problem or the side effects of the medicine to the child. जब भी माँ प्रेग्नेंट होती है एंड उस उनको किसी प्रकार की भी मेडिकेशन डॉक्टर सजेस्ट करता है किसी भी बीमारी के कारण या प्रेगनेंसी में किसी प्रॉब्लम के कारण एंड वो अनइंटेंशनली वो साइड इफ़ेक्ट जो होते हैं वो बच्चे को कंसीविंग के टाइम जो चले जाते हैं उससे भी कुछ प्रकार की प्रॉब्लम्स हो जाती हैं, वो आती हैं नॉन जेनेटिक इफेक्ट में एट बर्थ एंड कॉजेज ऑफ डिसेबिलिटी के अंदर. उसके बाद वी विल नो अबाउट कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज़ेस. कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज़ेस वो डिजीज़ेस होती हैं जो हम एक से दूसरे को पास ऑन कर सकते हैं. जैसे हमने पढ़ा होगा अबाउट डिफरेंट वायरसेस. can lead to common flus, or just now we are experiencing the global pandemic about coronavirus. It is also a communicable disease. इसी प्रकार से कई चीज़ें, कई दिमागी बीमारी ऐसी भी होती हैं जो कम्युनिकेबल होती हैं, हम एक से दूसरे तक आसानी से पहुंचा सकते हैं. उसके बाद वी विल नो अबाउट द नॉन कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज़. जो भी जितने भी पर्सनालिटी डिसऑर्डर्स होती हैं, most of them are non-communicable disease, because one personality cannot affect another personality like a virus, though it can affect in some ways but not like a virus, which comes under non-communicable disease, जो हम एक इंसान से दूसरे इंसान तक इन्फेक्ट कर कर नहीं पहुंचा सकते. After that, we will know about psychiatric diseases. Now, psychiatric diseases are your psychological diseases which comes under the mental illness, learning disabilities. जिससे क्या होता है, हम ना तो ढंग से पढ़ पाते हैं, ना समझ पाते हैं, और ना किसी और को समझा पाते हैं. साइकोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर्स होते हैं when we are not able to learn, retain our memory, develop our personality, and also we have some kind of hyperactivity, which means which will not make our mind function in a proper way, and which will not help in developing. In fact, it will help in not developing our mind. Then we'll know about drug abuse. This is another the main major factor in any kind of disability. Now, drugs are those poisonous substances which comes under exogenous factors of causes of disabilities. ड्रग्स कैन ऑल्सो कम अंडर मेडिसिन. इट इज़ ऐसा नहीं है कि हम जानबूझकर कोई ड्रग लेते हैं, लेकिन ड्रग अब्यूज़ का मतलब होता है कि अगर आपकी बॉडी पर किसी भी तरीके की ड्रग लेते हैं. कौन ड्रग अब्यूज़